Marathon collector's edition. Marathon, the collector's edition. We'll take a look at that as well. You want to play the demo? For which game? For Marathon? Enfield, we could take a look at that too. Take a look at that. That might be it. Maybe. Coastal, thank you so much. Thank you. 65 months, huge. That's gonna be a lot of it. Thank you so much. What's up, Kagero? How you doing? Ignore naked Fujikaze on your screen. Don't look at it. Oh, brother. Don't look at him. Roly Poly Ninja, thank you for 98 months. Thank you so much. I want to see if there was any like other games. A lot of things. Let's take a look at Indie Hub. I think that's what's called. Yeah. Indie Games Hub. Ashen Seed. Maybe. Ash Warden. Dial Log. That looks sexy. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. What's up, Magilla? How you doing? My final achievement was a DLC weapon achievement. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, the Remnant stuff, I know. I know. Cult of Shadows. No. Sin Weaver. No. Chain Ladder? What is it? It's a rhythm game where you write letters? Question mark? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I would just have a couple different things that we're gonna look at before we make some builds. Mostly marathon stuff, really. I think is gonna be a lot of it. Oh, brother. What's happening with the GI guys? What are they doing? That's what that sound is. Bum, ba-dum. Okay, wait, okay. So, TBH sent a message of a YouTube comment that says, I peep how you set up the panel squares, or maybe I'm thinking too deep. You have Watts on Ethos at the top. Basically, they know more on the technical side of gaming. Not to say you and JG don't, but y'all resonate more to the streets. Damn. Damn. That's so funny. We're like, you guys are nerds. The other guys are cool. It's like nerds and then cool people. I see what's going on. Hey, Ninja, how you doing? Hey, Jack, how are you? Hello, MLC. Let me say hi to everybody. MLC, how are you? Amity, Crawser, Sparte, Yellow Monkey, Doom, how's it going? Neko Meech. Oh, we are going to be playing Doomsday like right at the end of stream. For like, I don't know, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that. Adonis, hello, happy Monday, happy MOK day. What's up, Afro, Haru, Chocobo, Ninja, how's it go? Kofi, how are you? What's up, Plump? 90, how's it going? Do I play gacha games like this? Not really, no. I played Genshin when it first came out. I enjoyed the exploration. That was cool. I've played Wuthering Waves a little bit. I played Nikkei. But yeah, not really. It's more so just a thing of like people are really interested in it. maybe I check it out. It depends when they launch to if I actually end up checking them out. If there's like nothing to play and the combat looks interesting to me, then I'll check it out. Or if the world looks interesting. Because you can usually get, if you don't fall into the Gamba trap, you can usually get a solid amount of time for free where you really have a good time with a video game. This is Ark Knights Enfield, the official cinematic launch trailer. Probably gonna get copywritten. Do they have Imagine Dragons in here? Who they got in here? Somebody, probably. Someone was... Gene Park, I think, retweeted my tweet about the game that we watched that was full of like generated AI images, and I had some dude. I'm gonna have to show you. I'm gonna have to show you. I'm gonna have to show you to explain what I'm talking about. Oh, brother. Please don't take away my time monetization. Luckily, it's a short stream. Luckily, it's a short stream. They can't take too much. They can't take too much money. Put my wallet down. Put my wallet down. Please don't steal from me. I like her. I've also not watched Ark Knights. I've always known about Ark Knights, you know? I think if you're involved in anime at all, you tend to know a decent amount about like gacha games and their worlds. Hey Blue, what's up? This will be no gameplay because it's a cinematic trailer. But they're normally pretty cool. I got an email. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. That's a long email. That's a long email. It's an event from Capcom. Shh. I didn't say anything. There you I was literally about to say! Last time I did this, it was when Koei Tecmo messaged me. and then Chosen shows up and he's like, yeah, the embargo's kind of annoying. And I'm like, God damn, I'm not saying anything anymore. I'm sorry, Capcom IT. Please forgive me. I read it and it looked very exciting. And then it was long and I was like, I'll read this later. It looks very cool from a first glance. Hi, Alicia, how you doing? Sergio, how are you? How you doing? What's up, make it look easy? Yeah, this is Enfield. It was uploaded today, you know? Figured we'd check out the official animated thing. They're normally cool. Cool. Gio, thank you for 27 months, my friend. I appreciate you. Why are you staying away from this game? Let me guess. Misinformation about the gacha system. Am I right? Am I in the red spot? Ba-ba. 100% of the gacha games like Genshin, Wu, etc. can be enjoyed without ever diving into the gacha systems. People pulls on the gacha because they like bigger damage numbers. Oh yeah, you can enjoy the vast majority of free-to-play games without spending any money. Of course, there's some that will put like a like a wall that if you want to get past, it's either going to take a really long time or you're going to have to give some money. But a lot of them are just created to A lot of them are just created to make you want to spend money, but not actually force you to spend money, you know? And that's enough. That's enough to get a lot of people, right? That's why people spend so much money on skins. You don't need a skin. League of Legends, right? You don't need a skin in League of Legends, but there's still skins that are $250 via a gacha machine that people will spend $250 on because they want a skin. And it literally doesn't do anything. So you don't need to have a mechanic in the game that is like you have to spend money or you literally can't play anymore. You don't have to do that. Nice, Kofi. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. What's up, Bua? How you doing? That was cinematic, actually. I'm not a fan of how Enfield has conducted themselves with player feedback, especially on their systems. All I know about their system is it's actually kinder for you if you pull when you've saved, right? So it kind of incentivizes you to save to do a bunch of pulls at once rather than doing like incremental pulls and trying to get something. Yeah, save enough to hit pity. Exactly. Yeah. And it seems like if you do that, then it's actually better than most gacha games. If you don't do that, then obviously it's a lot worse. People are spending $800 on Where Winds Meet. Yes, they are. It's true. We are going to play Code Vein 2. Yeah, we're going to play it on the 26th. It is. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, where's here? Yeah, it was cinematic. Cool. But it's a guarantee if you save, right? You just don't have incremental buildups of pity, but if you do it all at once, then you do have pity. ZZZ is the only gacha game I play now. It's actually good. The art style and the animations in that game are really incredible. Yeah, that's the one that I would actually be interested in playing. Oh, what's the madness this week? Oh boy, dude, there's more than I expected. I actually think I need to update this. Well, I think it's a classic consumerism view. Not saying that this is you, blank, but it's a classic consumerism view of like you could just in this game you can save and you can have a better rate than other games. But people are mad because they would have to have some patience and planning in order to do that. So I understand why people don't like it, but I think it is a very telling thing that people are like really mad about it when it's actually better if you can have some patience and be selective with who you're wanting instead of just I'm going to get everyone money They are counting on people not being patient. Yep. That's any gacha game. Any gacha game is counting on you not putting a ton of time into the game to get all of the stuff that you can get for free. Like with Nikkei, they release new characters all the time. And you like can't get all of them for free. So you still have to be patient and selective. You can play all of these games and get the characters that you want if you are patient and selective and you save. But you're not going to be able to get absolutely everything. Was kind of the case for everything. You think you'd be able to beat Code Vein 2? Oh, no. Code Vein is probably getting dropped as soon as this comes out. Okay, I won't say that. Because this demo could be like 6 hours. And it doesn't come out until the 6th. So it depends how long the demo is. We know that progress carries over. So I'm going to assume that it's the beginning portion of the game. It's a pretty safe assumption. but I don't know if they're going to do like just the opening area and then that's it, or if it's going to be the opening area and then the first open world area. It really just depends how they do it. But my plan would be to play Code Vein on the 26th, and then we're going to play Neo 3 demo till we're done with the demo content. You can obviously keep playing and like grinding for stuff, but that I don't want to do that. So we'll just play up until we're done with all the content that's in the demo. And then we'll probably just go back to Code Vein until the 6th. You don't need to play any of the other Neos, no. You don't need to. Withering Waves runs 4 characters at a time, 2 being new, 2 being reruns. And if you were to miss on the banner, the next is guaranteed no matter what. And the weapon banner is also 100% guaranteed. Guaranteed, like you give $1, you get it. Code Vein 2, I think it's going to be really fun. I predict that I'm going to be having a ton of fun in Code Vein 2. And then I'm going to be sad. It's still, Neo 3 is still going to be better. Don't get me wrong. Because it's Neo. Because it's Neo. But I do predict that I'm going to be having a really good time with Code Vein 2, and I'm going to be kind of bummed that I'm not playing it anymore. But we have 3 days where we could just play Code Vein 2. Very exciting. And then we're probably going to come back to it after we're done with this, maybe like 2 days. So let's say, ooh, this probably comes out on the 28th, actually. I'll check if we can get a release time for the Steam version. I would guess that it's actually going to come out on the 28th. So 29, 30, 31. Yeah. Yeah. We'll probably have a solid, like, at least a week with Code Vein, I think. I think it'll be like a week. I need to add some stuff to this. We have the Cult of the Lamb, Woolhaven. Woolhaven is coming out on the 22nd. January 22nd. Cult of the Lamb, Woolhaven. Might get a full week. Yeah, maybe a full week, potentially. My weekend is pretty good, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think it was fine. I think it was good. What's up, Night Ninja? How are you? The gacha I play has an interesting mechanic where if you do 100 summons, has to be 3-star or 4-star rarity to count. You get a guaranteed 5-star from a selection of 5-star heroes. Interesting. Will I play Reanimal? Likely no, but we'll see how Neo 3 is going. Likely no. I'm about to send me an email. Please stop listening to the stream. If you work for a company, you're in video games, you're not allowed to be here for the next 10 minutes, okay? When nothing's launching, okay, the thing with video game releases now is that companies have realized, it actually doesn't matter when you launch your game. You can release it whenever you want. So there's going to be releases that I'm interested in the entire year, I'm pretty sure. I don't think the Vegas Dome was real. No, I think it's really expensive. I think it's super expensive. What's up, G Money? Point blank, I don't know, man. I think ultimately, you know what I actually think? I think being defensive or attacking any gacha game is completely redundant because all of them exist to be predatory and get your money. Of course they do. And that's not me being inflammatory towards those games, because they do offer some really great experiences. The reason that they can offer those great experiences is because so many people are addicted to giving them millions and millions of dollars. But they, of course, it's actually just any free to play game. The free to play games exist, and the reason that they can keep existing is because they have to prey on things to make you give them money, you know? And then gacha games tend to be the worst of it, because it's literally gambling. It's not like a battle pass, right? Like you're not buying a battle pass that then ends up giving you a reward at level 10, level 20, whatever. You are actually gambling for the content, which I legit don't have a problem with gacha games. It doesn't bother me. But I think that any community being defensive or attacking of any other gacha game, I do think it's a little silly, because all of these companies are simply just trying to exploit you for your wallet. They're trying to get you to gamble. They would actually love it if you developed a gambling addiction and gave them more money. You becoming an addict and ruining your life is good for them. You know? Like it's just the nature of it. It's the same with TFT. Oh my God. Teamfight Tactics is terrible. Teamfight Tactics has an god-awful monetization system. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Where winds meet, where it costs about $600 to dye your hair a bright color. Yeah, and then people say, well, you know, I think it is good that it's not gameplay stuff, right? I think that is good. That's good. That's good. That's a good thing. But yeah. Any game that has a gambling system within it in order to make money is going to be the most predatory free to play experience that you can have, because of course it is. It just makes sense, you know. Nothing wrong with it though. Like any game that takes my fancy, I will dip into it and I'll play it a little bit, and then I'll leave when it stops serving me. But I also don't have a gambling addiction. So for people who do or are susceptible to that kind of thing, it can be really dangerous. Will anyone rise up and take the crown from FGO in terms of wanting your cash? No. Probably yes. Actually, yes, definitely. Sports betting is really dangerous. Sports betting is really bad. Yeah. A lot of people get into sports betting and they think it's a little fun, like thing. Woohoo, fun times. Yeah. Sports betting is really, really, really bad. But this is the thing. There's so many systems currently set up in our world that are made to just get you addicted to gambling. It's just gambling in general. I've only had a positive experience with the monetization. I've never felt like I've lost out on or been put in a position where I'm at a disadvantage, kind of why I defend it so much. I've probably spent less than $300 on this game since launch and gotten everything I wanted. I mean, the game hasn't been out for that long, and $300, anywhere between $200 to $300 is a lot of money. It is a lot of money. Like that is a lot of money. And again, I don't want anyone to jump on point blank about anything at all. No. Don't do that. But it does kind of prove the point, right? It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I could spend, you know, how many hours do we have in all of these games? Night Rain, you know. I pay anywhere between $40 and $70, and I have like 800,000 hours. Not in those games. Not in Night Rain yet. 302 years almost ain't much to me. Well, this is, yes, for a video game, it is a lot. Yeah. For one video game, $300 is a lot of money, whether it's been a month, a year, 4 years, 5 years. And that's, again, not me saying that you can't do that. You can spend $400,000 on the game if you're having fun. That's freaking fantastic. If you can do that and you're not putting yourself, you know, in trouble or not being able to pay your rent because you did that. But yeah, when people are living paycheck to pay, the vast majority of people are living paycheck to paycheck, and they are not able to afford like some new shoes while also paying their bills at the same time. It is a lot. Yeah. 20 years of Dota, you're doing it right, my friend. The whales are supporting you. The whales support us all. God bless them. I used to be addicted to NBA 2K. Damn. It gets you. And it gets you, you know, it gets you real easily, too. Yeah, it gets you real easily. Thanks, Way of the Lao. I appreciate you. Someone spent on a weekend in Star Trek. Oh, Lord. But, yeah, I mean, monetization systems can absolutely be better or worse, but I cannot say that there is any gacha game that isn't preying on your downfall. Your downfall pays them, right? They are going to be happier if you get addicted to gambling. So that's why there's like, that's why I was saying there's like battle pass, right? There's like, you pay a one-time price for a video game. That's great. Live service free-to-play game, you've got like a battle pass. I think, or being able to specifically buy the thing that you want, right? That's like the next level. But then anything that has gambling mechanics in it is preying on your downfall in order for them to make more money. It's just I mean, it's just obvious. They want you to spend, they want you to become addicted to gambling in their video game because that's how they make a bunch of money. Because it's gambling. Same with, it's the same with, it's actually worse with NBA 2K and all of those EA games because you pay full price for a game and you're addicted to gambling. You got both. You got both. Both of them. Really bad. So I think it's just, I just in general don't like any monetization system that is based on you becoming addicted to gambling. I don't like the way TFT does their thing. League of Legends has like some skins that come out that you gamble on, but the vast majority are not yet. Jesus, yet. See how long that lasts. Yeah, doesn't mean that I think that you're bad for playing them or bad for giving them money. Nothing at all. It's just, that's just the bottom tier of monetization, right? Those are the ones that are going to be the most exploitative because they rely on you gambling in order to make money. It's not, hey, we're selling this character for $10. Hey, we're selling this skin for $5. It's, you can get this character maybe in $1 or maybe $4,000. I don't know. It depends. See if you're lucky. And they hire people, they hire psychologists to make the animation, give you a bunch of dopamine when you open all of these things so that it feels really good as you're putting more coins in the gambling machine. So it's just the stinkiest of all the monetizations. Would I pay for a second expansion for Wilds? Yes. Would I pay 40 bucks? Yeah. Yeah. Remember a guy who spent 600 bucks on a Genshin character from an emergency account? Jeez. Holy smokes. Holy moly. It has cosmetics, yeah. Yeah. But again, I am not mad at you if you play any of these or if you put any money into it. Or it don't matter the amount of money. Just saying, the ones where their whole monetization is based on gambling, whatever that is, NBA, 2K, gotcha games, TFT, is it's just the stinkiest. It's just the stinkiest. NBA 2K got me for about $250 when I was in college because I just got my refund check. I looked around and was like, what am I doing? Yes. Yeah. Because humans are impulsive. There's not that many people who can see something right in front of them and go, absolutely not. And when you have someone who is struggling financially and they're seeing this stuff, that's when it gets really scary. Because again, if you spend $2,000 on a game and that is actually not impacting you at all and you're having a ton of fun, doesn't matter. But if you're spending $2,000 on a game and now you can't pay rent and now you're getting kicked out and now you don't have anywhere to live, then it's a problem. And that's, that's when it can be real scary. That's when it can be real scary. There's more games coming out and I can't. Oh, dude, Valorant skins are insane. At least you can just buy them though. I think, unless they change that. I played Valorant for a little bit because I knew someone who worked on it, and but I knew I wouldn't like it, and I didn't. And I didn't like it. What else was coming out? There's so many things. There's a bunch of things coming out. Oh, you know what? Actually, now we do actually have a release date for Marathon, so we can put this in here, which we are about to watch. Hydration, what the heck? Hi, God, we're gonna play it. We're gonna try it. Oh, if you're interested in learning bow, I have a bow just like guide from the beginning, from the very beginning, all of it. Yeah, that is on the channel if you're interested. There's so many things that are coming out on the 22nd. And I forgot them all. Or the 26th of January. We have pretty much everything else. Yeah. DQ7? What's DQ7? Dynasty Quackers. Dynasty Quackers. But I saw that there was so many things coming out at the like right around here. Dragon Quest. Oh, you're so right. Yeah, you're so right. What date is that? Dragon Quest 2026. February 5th. I'll put that in there. February 5th. February 5th. Dynasty Quackers. Dynasty Quackers. Elite J, thank you for the biddies. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, you right. Yeah. January 22nd. 27th is the Dynasty Warriors DLC. I mean, we went through and looked at a calendar already. This is how we ended up with this. But there were a couple of things that were announced recently. February 3rd for deluxe edition. Well, we won't be playing it, so I'll have the actual release date in there. But a lot of these are ones that I just want to know if they're coming out, or ones that I plan on playing. So there's some things that I'm like, I'm keeping an eye on this. I want to remember this, and I want to remember when it's coming out. But it's not every single game in the world that's coming out. Like, ones that I do not care about the existence of are not on this list. They're not on here. This is my personal one. Yeah, Crimson Desert is the 19th, which we will actually be able to play. Yeah. We will actually be able to play Crimson Desert because they moved Saros. It's just a really nice way for me to, it's a really nice thing to do actually at the end of 2025 or the very beginning of 2026 to go through and find all the games that you're interested in and what's coming out. It's kind of a cool end of the year or beginning of the year. So I like doing that. I have it linked, and there have been some companies that will look at this and go, oh, I see you have this on your list, so here's a code. So it's been kind of helpful for that, actually. Highguard, I think, is going to be fun. Not saying it's going to be good, but I do think people will play it and go, this is kind of fun, actually. This is the Marathon official pre-order trailer. This came with the release date for the game at the same time. Came out today.
Tau City is dying.
Tau City is dying.
Poisoned. Its secrets. Buried and rotting. With the UESC holding a shovel. That's where you come in, honey.
That res is gonna be super
reborn
clutch.
Every time you break. The truth is in your hands. Survive or die.
Ah, the art is so sick, man. The art is so sick. Oh, she Marathon. The game. Their gunplay is, yeah, it would be really nice if this had a campaign too, but people they just don't do it anymore. We also have a video of the collector's edition as well. Actually, does Marathon have... No, I gotta find it. I'm gonna show you guys the voice acting talent that they have. I think they actually did a trailer for it. Wait, no, not this one. Marathon the game. Marathon the game. There we go. Okay. This is a little video that they did for all of the voice actors that they have in Marathon. Jennifer English, Ben Starr, Roger Clark, Elias. I was too fast. Too fast. God damn. I saw Morla. Shout out to Morla. I'll show you a list. I'll show you the list. Neil Newman. I'll show you a list. Marathon voice cast. Okay, this is, but there was one actually that had, oh, here we go. So an example of what they've been in before. Neo Noob, and a lot of you already know this, Astarion and Baldur's Gate, Jennifer English, Shadowheart, or Mael, Expedition 33, Roger Clark, Arthur Morgan, Red Dead, Fred Tatasciore from Gears of War, Damon, Emily O'Brien, Sarah Morgan in Starfield. Also, these people have, of course, done other things. They're just trying to give you like an example of what they've done. So if you don't know any of them, you go, oh, wait, I remember that. Never mind. Ben Starr, you guys know Ben Starr. Eric Yvette, Snow White in The Wolf Among Us. Dave Fennoy, Lee Everett from The Walking Dead. Shout out, Lee! Still sad about it. Nika Futterman, Asajj Ventress, Star Wars The Clone Wars. Keston John Kino in Arcane. Jason Spisak Silo from Arcane. Crazy. Elias Adam Jensen in Deuce Human Revolution. I can't read or speak today. I apologize. Erica Lindbeck, Futaba Sakura in Persona 5, Scott White, Crash Bandicoot, Crash 4, Craig Lee Thomas, Ryo Sakazaki in Fatal Fury, Lee Shorten, Kengo in Ghost of Yote, Morla's in a lot of things. We love Morla. Shout out to Morla. Eris Morn in Destiny. She's also Neferi in League of Legends. She also does all of the like witch hive sounds in Destiny. She's like all of those monster sounds too. Krizia Bajos, Akali in League of Legends. Reina Guthrie, player 254 Squid Game. Samantha Beat Karlak in Baldur's Gate. Darren DePaul Reinhardt, Overwatch. Tracy Wiles, the Paintress in Expedition 33. Olivia Vacker. Oliver. Don't know why I said Oliver. Robert Lutes in Bioshock. I've said every name wrong. I'm so sorry. Brent Mukai Gary, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Ariana Nicole George, Veronique in Genshin. Rye Chase Yao in Guild Wars 2. Rich Keeble, Monoko in Expedition 33. Elliot Knight, Gaz in Call of Duty. Sam Kapila, Modi in Call of Duty. Piotr Marco, Fade, Ratcha Bahaicha, I don't freaking know. Dune Awakening. JB Tadena, Toku in Ghosts of Yote. Bio Bridland, Beta Master Wasteland 3. And Donla Hughes, Synad in Fishmonger. This is maybe the most insane voice cast I've ever seen in a video game. And the fact that it's for an extraction shooter is wild. I just, like, damn. They basically have the entire cast of Claire Obscure in here. Every voice actor that you know and are well known are, like, in here. It has more well-known actors and more VA performances than most AAA story games. Maybe all of them. I don't know. What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? Jesus. It's actually, like, no matter what you think about the game, whether you're excited about it, whether you're not excited about it, the fact that they have this large of a voice cast and they went to like the tippy top of voice talent is absurd. It's wild. So yeah, this then makes you think, okay, well, why do they have so many? What's going on? Why is there so many and why are they so good? So we do know that factions are going to be a big part of the game. You're going to be speaking to different factions, and it seems like they're also going to be talking to you in-game now. It's not just going to be, like, in the menu, you know, before you go into a game. And everything that we've seen from Marathon is, especially from the story devs, they are saying, we really, really want to change the way that storytelling has been done in extraction games. So I don't know what it's going to entail, right? I don't know what it's going to entail, but the fact that they have all of these people makes me take a step back and go, oh, maybe they are actually trying to tell a pretty cohesive and interesting and in-depth story. And I'm really hoping that this means that we're going to be unlocking lore. We're going to be unlocking story as we go. The story is going to be unfolding throughout the seasons or whatever, or as players unlock things. So you can definitely do it. Yeah, you can definitely make it happen. I think like you guys are mentioning with Hades, right? Hades, there wasn't many roguelites that had a story that unfolded through the different runs that you did. And Hades was one of the first, at least well-known ones, that had a story that unfolded as you did runs, as you came into contact with different characters, as you came into contact with different places. So yeah, I do kind of think about it in that respect of, you are going to be talking to factions and you're going to be getting like contracts from them to do stuff, and then the story evolves. But you could do that with like 5 voice actors. You know, you could do that with like a couple. Having this many and all of them are like high profile, crazy VAs makes me genuinely intrigued and a little excited to see what they end up doing with it, right? I just think that seeing this gives me confidence in like, oh crap, you guys are actually really trying to do this story thing in an extraction shooter. Otherwise, like, what's the why would you bother, right? Why would you bother? There would be no point. Boop 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 boop. Wondering if Neil is going to be bringing some flavor. Oh, I'm sure he's going to be like a creepy, because he's Arlecchino, right? No, he's the other guy. He's the guy before Arlecchino. he's the other guy. That the other guy. He does a really good like creepy, and Marathon is creepy, so I hope he's doing something creepy. Hey, Jay Sunshine. I'm glad you liked it. It was really fun. Does something have a problem with spending too much on the wrong things? They have a problem with spending too much on the wrong things. Yeah, there's also audio tapes. Yeah, there's audio tapes that you can find. When I played the closed alpha, you would talk to the factions, but you wouldn't actually talk to them on the field. But then one of the trailers that they showed, I think it was the Vidoc, which is really long. But one of the trailers that they showed had the factions talking to you as well while you were like completing stuff. Am I excited for Crimson Desert? I don't know if I'd say excited. I am going to play it though. And I think I will have a lot of fun with the combat. Do you think them charging $40 for this game might hurt since it's live service? No, I think that the $40 price tag is like super standard for extraction shooters. So that audience is at least used to it. As long as they do free weekends here and there, I think that it's fine. It's a lot of money for all this talent. It makes me have some more confidence in that they're trying to tell a good story though. Yeah, they're going to be selling skins, of course. It's actually I wouldn't say it's the main reason, but it's a large reason why live service games go with heroes over a creator character, because you can just sell full-on skins. Here's a skin for this character. Here's a skin for this character. You know, it's a really easy way to keep monetizing your game. What's up, Jetpack? And this game's characters look really cool. They look cool. It incentivizes me to dress them up. Let's take a look at the collector's edition. Take a look at it. Take a look at it. This is the Marathon Collector's Edition. Let me turn it down. I think the idea behind it is that you are 3D printing the character that's inside, so you get to see like the different layers and processes of creating a shell in Marathon. Yeah, see, it's pretty fun. It's freaking cool. Assholes. And this is sick! The statue is really cool, man. They've got like the resin. Look at that. The resin water. So you can see stuff underneath it and like there's lights in it. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. It's a really cool collector's edition. It's really cool. It is cool. It is cool. It's just, yeah, it's just sick, man. It's just really cool. Look at that. Because if you don't know anything about Marathon at all, the characters that you're playing as are like basically 3D printed shells. So they wanted with this collector's edition to kind of show you the different layers of 3D printing a shell, and then you obviously get to the finished product, and then the finished product is Thief. I don't know if she's my playstyle, but she's so cute that I want to play her. She's so cute that I want to be Thief. She has a grapple hook, so, you know, that's good. It's, you know, yeah, a Marathon has been on such a wow journey, and I could only say, like, shout out to everyone who's been working on Marathon the entire time, but like going from when we were playing it to where we're at now, the improvements that I've seen from like gameplay and builds and lighting, and it just it's pretty nuts. it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. I'm sure people on IGN are they talking crap? They might have the Bungie name, but these are not the people who made Halo. See, people keep saying this, but like actually the people who made Marathon are a lot of the OGs who did make Halo. A lot of the OGs who were on Destiny ended up going to Marathon. Lars Bakken. Don't know why I said Barkin. Lars Bakken. He's there. He's one of the main guys. Steve Cotton. Like there's a lot of people who have been there for a really long time that are still there. A lot of people. Like a lot of people. It's not an entirely new Bungie. There's people have stay with Bungie for a long time. Never pay for live service games. It's live service. Why would I pre-order a Concord $1 billion game? That's pretty funny. Enjoy your last game. Yeah, people are pissed, huh? But overall, okay, here. How do you see top sellers? I don't know how to do that because I'm not pocket watching everybody all the time. How do you do that? Browse. Hold. That's not what I want. Top sellers. I found it. Marathon. Number 5. This is the US. So Marathon is the number 5 seller on Steam for the US. For global, it's number 10. So that's why I'm saying, like, if you see a bunch of what you see on the internet is a very small percentage of how people actually feel about a thing, you know? It's a very small look. Of course, there are people that are not excited about Marathon. They want Bungie to fail, you know, whatever. But it's already at number 5 in the US and number 10 globally. And they announced their pre-order today, and the game doesn't come out for 2 months. Not totally 2 months, but almost 2 months. What's up, Andrea? How you doing? No, Andre Angel. Hello, how are you? He doesn't work there anymore, Cam. I'm watching this week's podcast, and y'all hit the nail on the head about this. I'm glad. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I want games to come out and be good. I want them to come out, and I want them to be good, because that means I got more good games to play. And that is a good problem to have. But yeah, clearly people are looking forward to it. Clearly. It's There's no reason for people to pre-order right now. Like, there's no reason, right? Why would you don't unless you're actually excited. Skeptical from what I played in the alpha, the whole stolen art thing, not vibing with extraction shooters, but I want the game to be good. The stolen art thing, yeah, I mean, you can definitely take like a moral standpoint of Bungie has done that a few times now, so I'm not comfortable supporting this company, period. If you're taking a standpoint from it has stolen art in it, obviously that's just misinformation and not true at this point. Yeah. No, that's it. No, that's it. That's it. Exactly, Cal. Yeah, there's a ton of people who are like, "Oh, Bungie's making a PvP game? Hell yeah!" I loved Halo. Bungie making a PvP, like this is their first PvP only game since Halo? Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of people's feeling. Is the art still in it? No. No, as soon as they found out about it, they scrubbed it and took it all out. And then we don't know what they did with the anti-real, but we know that anti-real was satisfied with the conclusion that they came to. So. Well, no, I'm just saying, like, if you are skeptical of Marathon because it had stolen art in it, then surely the conclusion could only be that you don't want to play any Bungie games ever again, period. Because they made amends for it and they scrubbed it and they got rid of it, right? So I can understand that. If someone's like, listen, this has happened more than once, I do not want to have anything to do with Bungie anymore because that's just something that doesn't sit right with me. I totally understand that. For it to be a Marathon specific problem after it's been dealt with, I just understand that less, you know. That's all. So, yeah, Marathon seems to be doing pretty well. I think for a lot of people, like, there's actually a lot of people who don't like third person. So they're not super into Ark Raiders because it's a third person game. There's also some people that prefer a more PvP focused extraction game. And I think Marathon is going to be that because Ark Raiders is definitely like you can just be super friendly and you can all but essentially avoid PvP entirely, right? So I think there's definitely a space for both of these to exist and offer quite different experiences. Yeah, so you wouldn't support Destiny 3. No, yeah, no, I get that. I do get that. I totally get it. Ah, okay, here we go. An hour 48! Where's their clips channel? Oh, shit. Damn it. But maybe there's just like one section. We can watch this. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Hold. What's up, JD? How you doing? Okay, this is just introduction.
Hello.
What is this?
You
It's
were
probably
showing
just that, right?
Demo.
Yeah. It's just this. Okay. Thank you.
Well, so I guess it's
Perfect. Got it. Good. I also did want to see what they said about Crimson Desert because they seemed really excited about it. Oh, also, I did want to point out the Marathon PC specs because people have been actually pretty excited about it. So recommended is an i5 and a 2060 with 16 gig of RAM. Minimum is an i5 6600 as opposed to a 10400, 8 gig of RAM, and a 1050 Ti. And you know, Yeah. This is real low. These are real low. Real low system requirements. Real low. Which is great. Yeah, I think that's great. And it looks great. Right? It doesn't look like a piece of crap, at least I don't think so. Marathon's Collector's Edition doesn't come with a game code. Yeah, a lot. Fortunately, I really dislike this change in the industry that has happened. Most of them don't. Most of them do not come with a game code. They don't come with a disc. They don't come with a code. It's just, you're just buying the thing, and then you gotta buy other things separately. Especially Sony ones. This is true. This is true. That's true. Digital Foundry. Oh, let's watch this real quick. I don't know what the hell it is, but I was interested in seeing what it looks like. I don't know what it is though. It's an indie games. You gotta use your cone head to drill people? Oh. Yeah, I think so. Creepy. I like it. The collector's edition do come with a game code, just one of them doesn't have it and it's cheaper. Oh. Okay. Creepy. I like it. Creepy. Nice. Okay, everybody. How long is this? This is from 2 minutes to 9. It's not that bad. It's probably like 15 minutes max, maybe. I'm sad because I might have to buy a new rice cooker. Did a dumb, left food in it, tried cleaning it. The moldish smell hasn't gone away, no matter how much bleach I use. I would just keep I would just keep cleaning it. Maybe like leave it sitting with soap in it for a while.
Let's get straight on with it. First news topic of the week, and yet again, there's another Monster Hunter Wilds drama, a performance drama. Basically, Reddit kind of exploded a couple of days ago with talk of a very curious situation where performance was extremely depressed on one guy's PC. He switched Steam accounts to his friend who owns, basically all of the DLC, and suddenly performance doubled. And that isn't a particularly good look, is it? So, this initial report came from a Reddit user called Detailermarande. I'm not sure.
Tomarande, I would say.
I'm sure Oliver is currently displaying his post from Reddit on screen, and you can determine your own pronunciation. However, the point is that it turned out to be true. Kind of. It turns out that what's actually happening in Monster Hunter Wilds is that while you're in the base camp, you actually are seeing the game constantly checking to see what DLC has been added to the game. And that is causing this tremendous performance drop. Now, the original video that was quote unquote dropped by the guy on Reddit came from a laptop, which is, obviously particularly CPU constrained compared to a desktop. However, I did decide to look into it, and by the time I looked into it, a mod was released on Nexus Mods, which basically used the RE framework mod system to remove the DLC check. And here are my results using a Ryzen 5 3600, which I suspect is probably a considerably more robust CPU than the one that the Reddit poster was using. So let's go straight into...
It might be the accent. You guys hate British people. You guys hate the Brits.
My results here, because there is merit to it. However, what I will say is that I do think, the concept of this sort of overarching performance drop has probably been over-egged a touch. It only happens in the base camp.
Digital Foundry, I knew I liked you. I knew it. I never had a problem with you ever. Nope, not me. Others may have been mean to you, been rude perhaps, but not me. Nope, never I. Nope, not me. I was always a believer, a truther, you could say. A DF truther, that's me. This video is sponsored by Digital Foundry. Guys, thanks Digital Foundry for sponsoring our stream today.
Outside of the base camp, everything is fine. Actually, I'm just going to show this particular bit of footage here, comparison here, showing the mod on and off outside of the base camp. And yes, there is a performance fluctuation, but it's like 1.2%, which in a game like this, I would consider to be noise. So point is that for the most part, your gameplay isn't going to be affected by this performance issue, but it is a performance issue.
Yes,
Within the base camp, on the Ryzen 5 3600, in fact, everywhere, you're basically CPU limited on this game, even on the lowest settings. So, and I'm comparing that
that's bad.
On a system that's using an RTX.
What is Madness Week? Oh, so this week we have Mio Memories in Orbit coming out, if you're interested in that. You have Cult of the Lamb Woolhaven, which is their first paid massive freaking expansion. We have the Xbox Developer Direct thingy, which is going to be showing off the new Game Freak. It's going to be showing off Fable. Yeah, so that's, I think, going to be pretty big. There's also a secret game, which we don't know what it is yet, but I'm interested. There's something else. I know there's more, and I'm forgetting it. There's the Dynasty Warriors DLC coming out, but I don't think I'm going to be playing that. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to be playing. Did I get a code for another game? I have a code for Cult of the Lamb. No, I think I'm thinking of Quarantine Zone, which we played yesterday. So yeah, it's the beginning of things going nuts. And then the week after that, we have the Code Vein character creator. Actually, wait, no, that's this week. I knew I was forgetting something. The 22nd is the Code Vein character creator. Granted, not a demo. Granted, not a demo. But we will be making our character. We're going to be in there for a while. And then next week is Code Vein launch, High Guard launch, Neo 3 demo launch. There's something else coming out on the 26th. I can't remember. There's something.
4060 Ti, which I was benching for Project Alex is working on at the moment.
I'm going to be spending so much time in that character creator.
Yeah, we're never GPU
it might as well be a
limited
whole
with
demo.
that 4060 Ti, and we're using DLSS at 1440p, so internal resolutions are way below.
Sorry. That's fine.
Way below 1440p there, so that's quite remarkable. Anyway,
we'll
let's take a look at some of the results here.
Yeah.
First of all, what I will say is to begin with, I couldn't actually find the issue. The issue kicked in when I first visited the person in the base camp that gives you access to the DLC menu where you can buy stuff from the Steam store. Once you actually interact with that person, this DLC check happens all of the time. And yeah, let's just take a look at lowest settings here. So on the left there, we've got the mod off. On the right, you've got the mod on, and in the little status window there, you'll see the thousands of checks that's happened.
What they really what they need to do is they just need to make it. We talked about it on the podcast. They need to make the game check for DLC one time when you load up the game, right? You load up the game, it checks for DLC, and then it doesn't do it anymore. The only downside of this really is that you would have to restart the game if you purchased DLC and you wanted to go get it, which is not really a problem. The reason that they do it is absolutely to make sure that people aren't like modding in paid content. But if it's going to be at the detriment of performance for your game, granted, not the entire game, then yeah, I think it probably makes sense to do it, or just do it when you speak to the feline, right? Like, I speak to the feline, it checks. I stop talking to the feline, no more checking. No more checking. No more checking. No more. No check. No more. So there's definitely ways that they could go around it. Yeah, they can go around
Putting
it.
on the DLC.
What the heck?
DLC.
You're right.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff. And the performance differential is
I think they will
kind
do
of
it.
crazy. So lowest
They'll do
settings here,
something,
ray
I
tracing
think.
off, DLSS ultra performance mode, which I guess at 1440p will be a 480p render. We're getting a 25.6% increase to performance here, 40 FPS versus 51 FPS on average, basically.
Yeah, it's like 10 FPS.
Not
more,
great.
basically,
We
is what it
move on
showed.
now to high settings, ray tracing on, which should in fact increase the CPU load. DLSS now in balance mode. We go from 38 FPS to 45.7 FPS by turning on the
There you
mod.
go.
So
I'll
performance
show
is
you it a little
increasing by
bit.
20% there. Again, not great, right? Ultra settings,
Oh.
everything ramped up, but we are still on DLSS balance mode here. 38 FPS again.
Less of a difference.
Turning
yeah.
off the
Still a
DLC
difference,
checks
obviously.
takes that up to 42.3 FPS, so 11.4% performance increase there. So yes, there is a problem here, and it does look quite. I'm going to say it's a bug because everything seemed fine until I accessed.
Because you're smart and reasonable. That's why you're gonna say that it's a bug, right? Right? Let's keep the good vibes going. I have a problem. Yes, I do have a problem with Mr. Chatacabra when he was talking about how the actual game works, gameplay wise. Because he was lying. Unintentionally lying. False information. I don't like when they speak in percentage for this test because it leads to believe that if I'm gaming at high rates, let's say over 80 on Wilds, then I would get the same percentage increase. That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
That DLC menu, but it is a bug. And from a kind of, I don't know what you think, Alex, but from a sort of sense of how robust this code is, it's not a particularly good look, is it?
I would say it isn't a good look because the game shipped in a state and it is still in a state where like the recommendation from the developer was to turn on frame gen to get 60 FPS. And this, you know, we've like ever since.
Is the performance issue still there? It's at this point, I personally think it's really hard to say if the game will have a performance issue for your personal computer because I've spoken to so many people that have had problems and they no longer have problems, people who never had problems. So I don't hear a ton of people now after all of the updates saying that the performance is really bad. This is Digital Foundry, yeah. He took 15 minutes to kill a frog. But I mean, the good news is if you're buying it on PC, you will know very quickly if it is performing within the parameters that you personally are okay with. You have 2 hours to decide if you want to keep it, and you can just refund it if it's not performing the way that you want it to. So yeah, I think within those 2 hours you will absolutely know if you are happy with the performance you're getting or not.
Dragon's Dogma 2, we've kind of wondered like what is going on like when a release comes out like that on this engine where the initial performance isn't kind of what you expect given the visuals you're seeing on screen, and you kind of wonder what is going on in the background to actually cause.
Maybe Digital Foundry isn't the problem. Maybe these other guys are the problem. You know? Because it's this guy that where all desert, all ugly comes from. It's this guy. It's this one. Notice, he ain't called Digital Foundry. He is. It's the Americans. Oh, I knew it.
Screen, and
Americans.
you kind of wonder what is going on in the background to actually
Classic.
cause this. And if you see stuff like this, which seems very
Oh, if you have a
unintentional,
beast PC, you're
and
so fine.
at the same time,
You're
questions
fine.
of like how much oversight is going on. regarding the game, especially this far into development already, where this is still a thing. Apparently, it just really throws up a lot
The
of
scar
question
is
marks
cool, though.
is not a
give
very
him
good
that.
look for Capcom's development of this game in particular. I still maintain, as I did say in the worst PC port video of the year with John when we were talking about it, I still maintain that I don't understand this game's visual output for its performance, and this is a great
they
example of
American
it. And it's
or
unfortunate that it has to. If
I
it
guess
just,
I can't tell the difference.
this is a really embarrassing way to do it, where the community's finding through modding very like a huge CPU sink on a lower end CPU in a specific area of the game. Like, I think if we measured it to being more than 3 milliseconds, and that is a very large chunk of CPU time actually for something that is just DLC checks. So yeah, it all is a very bad look, and it really shouldn't be up to the community to find this out.
Mr.
You know,
Chattacabra,
guys,
take it
though,
away. Hey, what do you this? Wait, no, this isn't Mr. Chattacabra. Did they fire him? Where is he? I haven't seen him recently. No, they probably didn't. Where is Mr. Chattacabra? Have you guys seen him recently? I don't watch a lot of Digital Foundry stuff.
It's almost the 20th anniversary of DLC.
Yes.
We realized this when recording the latest episode of the DF Retro Super Show, where we talk about 2006, where the Oblivion horse armor is basically the first ever DLC object for
No, it's not
console
Mr.
game.
Chattacabra.
So
Wow.
we're almost there, guys. It's almost the 20th anniversary, and now here we are. We've got games scanning like 25,000.
Alex Signoff is this guy? This is a German guy?
Random like DLC things and causing performance dips. So the future is now.
I'm on
it's
the
not
grind
great. I
for
mean, I
Dog.
think the initial headline was kind of extremely damning. It's like, double
Yes.
performance by buying DLC, but that's not the case. It just seems to be like some sort of unfortunate oversight. I couldn't double performance, but to be honest, a 25.6% improvement in performance by not doing DLC checks is
I'm good, Frozone.
it's
How are
pretty
you?
damning, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's gonna be patched, because it is, it just seems to be a ridiculously simple thing to actually check. You don't need to perhaps don't need to be doing it like thousands of times
All the time.
I would venture to suggest
This is
in
true.
the
He's
base
not
camp.
wrong.
But crazy stuff. I just don't really know what to make of this. It just doesn't particularly look good, I think, is the bottom line here. Now, bugs happen, oversights happen, but this one presumably would have been in there for like probably since launch. Might even be an issue on the console versions. I guess part of the reason why it may have been unchecked is that, left unchecked rather, is that it only affects the base camp part of the game. We did go outside, and that little counter you see sort of racking up the numbers there just stops when you leave the base camp. So, the vast majority of play is going to be unaffected. So in that sense,
It ain't checking.
quote drama.com, but on the other hand, it just is not particularly impressive to behold, is it?
No, it isn't. And when I look at stuff like this, I do sometimes wonder what the testing environments are for developers. We see it with them not being necessarily perfect clean room examples sometimes. Like they're not maybe loading up like the Steam version of the game online and whatnot. We see that with shader compilation issues where they already have a machine with
African-style peanut
maybe a lot of
curry?
shaders that have been
Ooh,
compiled on
delicious.
it. And they don't think necessarily, oh, this could be a problem. And here I do wonder if their builds that they're testing are actually the ones that have a DLC check in the first place, or if they are ones also that have things like DRM, because this is not the first time Capcom's kind of had its pants down, and the community is finding out things about game performance that are not very flattering. If you recall, Rich also reported on this back in the
Rich
day
Mr.
with
Chattacabra?
Resident Evil Village, and I reported on it in my initial
I should
review
learn his
where I
real
said
name.
every single time you kill an enemy, there is a stutter, and it was really weird, and that had to do with some sort of DRM scheme that the game had embedded in it.
You get to see her beautiful
Rich
face, though.
reported on it using a DRM-less copy of the game to compare and contrast. And here, instead of having a DRM-less version, we have now RE framework tools which allow this kind of modding to occur. And yeah, once again, Capcom being shown by the community that, hey, maybe you can work on this product in a different way.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's all I've
Fair,
really got to
fair,
say about
fair.
it. It's not a great look, but it's not, game-breakingly bad. It's just poor practice, I think. But there have been
Yes.
other Monster Hunter Wilds stories happening while we've been away.
Oh boy, what's happening now?
Specifically that the game has been data mined to, and it turns out that a massive array of data has been found concerning the Nintendo Switch version.
Oh, I don't care about that. Yes, good. That was good. Acceptable. You remain. I was gonna say alive. I was trying to say that. You will not be stink bombed today. No stink bomb today. You are safe. It has been in many Capcom games, yeah, and it's the thing of that makes it even worse, right? Because like they knew about it, so like it shouldn't be in the next game. But it's like I always say, I just didn't like the reporting on it being this is the reason that Wilds has performance issues. If you give them more money, your performance across the game, period, is good. It's, because it's not honest. Because does having more DLC give you more frames? Yes. But is it accurate? No. Because when you say that to people, they're expecting like, oh, so if I just get this mod, I'm going to be fighting Duna in the Scarlet Forest at 400 FPS? Hell yeah! No. That's not what it means. So I appreciate honest reporting, full reporting, and not just the buying more DLC gives you more frames, and that's it. Because it's intentionally hiding the full story to create more drama, That's all. That's all. The framing is not, it's not accurate. Thanks, Frozone. Yeah, I'm really excited for Resident Evil. It looks like it's gonna be a ton of fun. I'm going to finally make a Flare build, by the way. Finally, I'm doing it. I've been saying it for 18 years. I want to make one that feels at least usable and funny. It is not going to be the best, because technically there can only ever be one best, right? Because the best is the best. The best is the thing that has the highest number. The meta, the highest deeps is the best. And there can only be one of those. But it could be really fun and also give you something interesting to use that is different and enjoyable outside of just using the best. I will hydrate. This is a good idea. Oh, let me also... Am I winning? You know what? I listened to Digital Foundry today, and I am not angry. So, I'm feeling pretty good. We'll make a good amount of space, and then I have to make a build. That would have been bad, Jesus. Hi, hopefully the viewer comes back and gives me the squad back. Ooh. Ooh. I'll go to the Grand Hub and do it. Happy hunting! Have a very good time. Hopefully it's productive and wonderful. All right. Okay. I want to make a flare build. which I've realized that I don't know how to say. No, I should be good to do co-op. I don't know how long I'm gonna be making a build for, but you know, and that's why we have the information there so people can join whenever. Okay, here we go. So we want to make a Flayer build. My thoughts, my feelings, my ideas are that I want to do 1,000 dragons, because 1,000 dragons is really good at creating wounds. And then I want to create a build around making wounds faster, doing more damage when we make wounds. You know, stuff like that. So, what options do we have? Oh, we have Dreamwalker armor. Okay. I mean, this doesn't help us, but you know, maybe it might be good. Okay, let's take a look at our options. Multiplayer settings. Oh, King Beetle also has Flayer on it, apparently. Heroics. Probably not. Guardian Arkfeld is definitely going to be the primary thing, because that also gives us this. We get to restore health when we destroy a wound. Which we might as well, right? Oh, excuse me. I'm cold. It makes me yawn. Best way to get in-game cash? Use a lucky voucher or the money food or whatever it is. Actually, is that only available for events? Anyway, do the 3 hunt quests solo, and you will make a ton of money. No, Cal, that's my Mizu one. Yeah, my Mizu one. They did buff Flayer. So here's the thing. They buffed Flayer, the skill. They also buffed or changed the amount like which moves weapons do to proc things like Flayer. So yeah, no. Let's see. Flayer and Partbreaker. Yes, I like those things. Those are good. Those are good. I like those. What's on the B? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Okay. I definitely want the head, and I want the waist. What's on here? These all have 1 point of Flayer? Huh. I didn't know that. No, I don't care about that either. What about... That's still 2. So we have no reason to make A at least. Can you boast a JG in next week's episode if the Seahawks beat the Rams? When are they playing? What day is it? Yes, it gives you... Flayer gives you non-elemental damage. So we want to be boosting... Do you know what time it is, Sealy? 3:30 Pacific? So we want to be boosting our raw damage and our crit. Yes. 3:30 Pacific. Do you think they'll still be playing for 3 hours later? Because I could show up in a Seahawks jersey, and he could be in his jersey too. We could do that. That could be funny. Hi guys, welcome to the podcast. Okay, 1. That puts it as 3. We don't have to be at 5, but I feel like if I'm doing this, I might as well be at 5. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should be. What? I don't even... Is there a decoration for Flayer? Is there a decoration for Flayer? Man. Damn it. I know there's a talisman. Okay, hold on. Let's read it. Let's read it. Slightly easier. Okay. Inflict wounds. Yeah. Now, what is the difference? Here's another fun Monster Hunter quiz, everybody. What's the difference between easier to inflict wounds and much easier to inflict wounds? Anybody know? Anybody got any ideas? I love it. It's so funny. I could just run. I could run 4 pieces of it, right? We could do one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. How many puts me at 4? What world is this? Does this have more on it? This has 2. Does this have 2? This has 1. Oh, okay. That would put us at 5. Let me make this just so I have it.
Watch this.
Lend me a hand.
Yes, sir.
Aren't GOG rolls fixed for each element and weapon type? My 9th roll on
Got it.
Pierce Dragon Bow got transferred to Fire.
Right.
Fire? My 9th roll. GOG rolls fixed for each element and weapon type? My 9th roll on a Pierce Dragon Bow got transferred to Fire. The only thing that you can change through going from Artian to GOG is if you have a close range fire bow and then you upgrade it via the to GOG based on like attack, affinity, or element focus, it will change it to power if you do affinity, or it will change it to element. Sorry, pierce if you do element. Yeah. So that's the only way that you can change it. So yeah, if you're like, I want a close range bow, I have a close range bow, or I have a, well, I guess you can change it to anything. But you are the creator of your own destiny when it comes to the coatings that you get. The roll didn't get transferred. The 2 tables just happened to align. Yeah, I don't totally get it. You can't make like a fire bow into a dragon bow though. But you can make a close range coating bow into a pierce range coating bow. GOG rolls are fixed by weapon and element, but any roll advances all tables. Hey, there you go. Do you use the Monster Hunter Armor Searcher when making builds? Usually not, Uniledge, no. No, I will now sometimes check it with Math Hunter to see if it is kind of doing what I want it to do. But I normally just, I'm like a vibes coder, you know? I try it in the hunt. Does it feel good? Does it feel awkward? And I go based on that normally. Hey, Charlie, what's up? Okay. So I think we want this. I think we want B. We could get a bow. No. I know what you're saying. I don't use the website you're talking about at all. I don't do it at all. I like to use the... It's kind of the same reason that I don't use a hit zone value website. I like using the things that I have in the game to do stuff in the game. Maybe it's because I'm old. Could be. But I don't like to input things into a website and have it give me stuff. I much prefer to look at all of the things in-game and use the systems that I have in-game to figure out stuff. Trying out some different bow stuff. Ooh, what are you trying? What's up, Creamy? How you doing? Ba-bum, bum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Okay. So B, A, maybe. B, yeah. And then, well, I have to think about the other things that I want, but that's what I'm thinking so far. You know what? Let me write this down. Yeah, I just like having, I like the process of building things. And I think if I'm just like, I want weakness exploit, agitator, and this set bonus. And then the website's like, here you go. It doesn't completely eliminate the fun for me, but it does eliminate it a little bit. Just a little bit. G, arc, load, B, head, and waist. G, arc, build, A, chest. And then we could get a bow with G, arc, build. Maybe. No, it just makes it a lot. Yeah, you can make like a lot more builds. It's just how people find fun. It's like I really like opening my hunter's notes and looking at hit zone values, right? When I could just go to a website right on this monitor, no problem, and look at in-depth hit zone values with like percentages and all of that stuff. But I just prefer looking at the hunter's notes. But then, oh well, I could use the arms actually. We could use the Guardian Arkfeld arms potentially because it has. I don't like the decos though. The deco slots aren't nice. I don't like the deco slots. I mean, it's not terrible. Maybe the arms. I'll think about it. Because if we did that, then we could do a bow with burst boost potentially, and then we could use one piece of Odegaran armor. No, Eneled, you definitely don't hate thinking. You don't hate thinking at all. I think I'm just old. I've been using my dragon element bow, which seems pretty strong. Just want to make sure it's smooth. Element bows and attack, just trying to put the best jewels on there. Yeah, it's fun, right? It's fun making stuff. Do I have a flare decoration? Good question. let me see. Flare. Yes, I have 25. Depends what we want to do, right? I might actually just write this down in general. What's up, Zycon? How you doing? Flare. Oh, it's because... Never mind. Okay. The head has... How much does the head have? It has 1 flare. I definitely want the head. The head for sure, because it has Part Breaker on it. So, I feel like I definitely want Part Breaker. So I want to use the head for sure. The chest I would prefer not to be honest. But it has 2 points, which is kind of nice. The waist... The waist sounds okay. Zycon, thank you for 44 months. Welcome back. Okay, let me go in my tent. The talisman, I feel like... yeah, I mean, we totally could use a flare talisman instead of like an agitator one. We totally could. Okay. We want the Guardian Arkfeld helmet. Guardian Arkfeld. Guardian Arkfeld. You know what? It's going to be a lot easier if I just do flare. It's going to be a lot easier if I just do this. Fantastic. la dar dee dar dar. Man, if only the decorations were better, that would be nice. That'd be real nice. That'd be real nice. Flair level 2 is really nice. Yeah, having 2 points of flair there is nice. It also depends what I want set bonus-wise. Sorry, I have to do this when I'm making a build. I have to see my armor changing. It helps to keep me focused. Do you think we'll get new decorations? Maybe. Maybe it's possible. Maybe when they're done with their final update, they're just like, screw it, go nuts. Maybe. Okay. Do I have the Ebony Odegaran booties? I assume I do. Do I not? Oh my god, I'm broke. Well, I could change the song. We could put a different song on.
How can I serve?
I want... But do I even want burst boost? I don't. Well, burst boost gives you +8 raw. So maybe I do. But then if I can use Lord Soul instead, that's probably overall better to focus on. Okay, hold. Hold. Oh, wait. Go back. I want to prioritize Agitator and Weakness Exploit in terms of skills. Because that's like crit and attack. And that's kind of what we're going to be focusing on. I keep pressing the wrong button. What do we have in terms of Agitator? What do we got? I mean, that is 3 Agitator. 3 Agitator is a lot. 3 Agitator is a ton. That does give us a ton of Agitator. And then we could use the the Flair. The Flair talisman. That piggy playing with balls? Yes. It's true. It's true. As I was rolling endgame weapons, I was thinking, is there even a reason to invest resources in ice? Only Shewu seems to be weak to ice. Rei Dao is weak to ice, right? Yeah, probably not. If you don't want to, I would do everything else first, basically. I would do other stuff first. I mean, really, this armor is just not that great. But 3 points of Agitator is kind of nice. This binding counter is so not great. Unless I could, like, web myself. If I could web myself, that would be wonderful. But I cannot. It's just the deco slots on here suck ass. They really do suck. But Agitator 3 is kind of nice. Guardian Arkveld. And then we could use that. How much is that giving me? Let me write down the actual skills that it's giving me. Okay. G head is 1 flare and 1 part breaker. Definitely want that for sure. This has 2 flare, which is nice, but not totally necessary. We could use the chest, but chest pieces tend to have really good deco slots on them. Waist is 2 flare. That would put us at 3. Oh, the talisman for Flare. I assume it only goes up to 2 right now. Is that right? Let's make it. The main quest to farm talisman is Raydao and Steve, and Raydao is weak to ice. Yeah, that is true. That's a good point. That is a good point. Okay, so we're going... Okay. We will have a level 3... This is what I assumed was going on. We will have a level 3 talisman for Flare when AT Arkfeld is here. Probably. Hey, Snickers, how are you? I just use water against Ray. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't matter. It's just if you are trying to, pick the perfect element, you know. Okay, so we can have 2. Okay, so we could do that, and then we could have 2 on that. Let me put that on and see how we feel about that. Oh, hey, I have normal shots Flare. Hey, baby. Okay, I should have been keeping all of those talismans that have Flare on them. Because a random talisman is actually probably going to be the best case for Flare. Until you get a level 3 Flare. I mean, hey, normal shots, it would make our normal arrows do more damage. But then we just have to fill one more slot of Flare. But we'll start with this first. So this puts us at Flare level 5. Okay. We definitely want weakness exploit for sure. So let's take a look at weakness exploit armor. Na 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 na. Okay. We are using the head and the waist for sure. So we could do chest pieces. We could do arms. We could do pants. Yeah, the laggy pants are pretty good. Ooh, these have really good deco slots on them. The Guardian Rathalos arms have really nice deco slots. Super, super nice. These deco slots are decent. What's up, Corvus? How you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Chatacabra! The man, the myth, the legend! What does Chatacabra's... No, sorry. Let me stop. I was just excited to use Chatacabra stuff. Blokchi? Chatacabra pants. Okay. If you transcend Chatacabra pants, what do your talismans and not your talismans, do your deco slots end up looking like? Nice, Corbus. Very nice. I don't love windproof. Yeah, the arms, I think the arms are... I think the arms make a lot of sense. Yeah, the arms can make sense. This gives us 2 point of weakness exploit, but the slots aren't as good. Oh, thanks, Corvus. That's awesome. Pants. I don't need this much peak performance, let me tell you, but we're working on it. I saw a bit of gameplay from Monster Hunter Stories 3, and there was a Chatakabra who was super glowy and strong. I see him differently now, and I respect him. Dude, that's awesome. I love that. I don't want foray. Foray is just a waste, man. It's just gonna be a total waste. Maybe the pants. These pants are great. Maybe the laggy pants. Maybe. Maybe. Let's put them on and see what we think. Okay, next, we want agitator. So we're looking for agitator on the chest piece, ideally. We're making builds. I know, poison foray, I know. Oh, I wish. All right. Agitator Counter-Strike. That's pretty good. Agitator with 3 slot is very nice. Agitator with a 2 and a 2 for Part Breaker might actually be kind of nice. What happens when you upgrade Blanco gear? Well, now I need to know. Chest. It gets a 3 and a 1, huh? That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I don't have extra points of weakness exploit. I don't think, but I will double check because I'm stupid. Yeah, dude, this... Yeah, you get a 3 and a 1, 3 and a 1 slot. 3 and a 1 slot is pretty nice. Pretty nice. What about the Mizu chest? What about it? Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot. I forgot what I was doing. I forgot. I'm sorry. Oh, god damn it. I see. Guys, don't have a brain like my brain. My brain is broken. Okay, so level 2 with a 1. With 2 agitator with a 3. 2 agitator with a 2-2. Or a 2 agitator with a 3-1. But the Mizu chest doesn't have any of the skills that I'm looking for, right? So. I mean, I think the 3-1 might actually just be the best one. Well, actually, it does depend. Because I want space for Part Breaker. And Part Breaker is a level 2 deco. Do I already have enough spots for a level 2 deco for Part Breaker? We do. So we don't need that. Okay. And we don't need Flawless at all. We really don't need that. We're replacing that, so that's fine. Okay. Yes. I think we go with the Blangonga chest. But I'm not making a bubbly dance build. I already did that. Finally making an Ebony Odegarin power build. Ooh, cow, do it. It's so fun. It's so fun putting things together. Especially when it's like, when you're focused on doing a specific thing, right? Like when I did make our bubbly dance build, I really enjoyed that. It's all about being like high evasion and keeping that procced as much as possible, recovering from it and boosting our DPS with coalescence. Yeah, I do like making specific things. I probably will end up making a Seregios build because I just love him. And I also just love, I just love Adrenaline Rush. Adrenaline Rush just makes me happy.
How can I serve?
Uh-huh. God damn it. All right, yeah, let's do it. Blangonga. Blango mail. What's up, Eddie? How you doing? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, now we need 1 point of weakness exploit. So let me add that. Oh, that's dope. Not that. Don't want that. Do I not have any empty? That's so funny. I have too many of these. Let's do this one. Okay. Constitution we'll worry about later because we have plenty of level 1 slots to worry about it. You don't need to apologize, Eddie. You don't need to apologize. We can get 1 more point of agitator, so we should probably do that. And then we're going to add destroyer. Heartbreaker. Yes. Okay, okay. And now we need constitution up the ass. So, well, technically not if I farm some damn dash juice. If I can farm some damn dash juice, I'll be okay. But no, this is level 5 constitution. Look at that. Oh, okay. Whoops. It's definitely not. Ah, that's one. There we go. I'm finally making a Flayer build because Flayer is cool, and I want to build into it. It got buffed. I want to try it, so that's what I'm doing. Of course, we would also be using True Shot, and then we'd also be using piercing shots. Yes, boosty, boosty. Special ammo boost, piercing shots, and spread shots. Bum, bum, bum. And then... Oh, wait, hold on a second. I could go for a war cry. So I can make your attack higher. No, I'm not making your attack higher. We would probably look for... We'd probably look for Leviathan's Fury, probably. Well, question, is Leviathan's Fury or is Scorcher better? Probably Leviathan's Fury for what we're doing, right? Because it would boost our affinity. Scorcher does give you a solid amount of extra damage, though. It is actually really nice, and it procs all the time. But, yeah, Laggy kind of does a similar thing, and would also give us more affinity. So we'd be looking for a bow that has Azure Bolt. Leviathan's Fury. I mean, this look kind of looked nice. Just ignore my boots. Ignore my boots. Ignore my booties. But everything else looks pretty solid for a non-transmog look. It's going good, Bagel. It's going good. No complaints from me. Frying Pan, thank you for 117 months. welcome back. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Just making sure that I have everything correct. I think I do. I think I do. The Chainblade Charm level 3 would really throw a spanner in these works. In my works, in these here works. Because I would be able to wear a different piece of armor. But I don't think it's bad. Wait, actually, hold on. Let me take a look. Hold on. So if that comes out, I think I could replace the waist with maybe this one. Ooh, probably this one. Actually, yeah. We'd probably replace it with this. Because the waist is giving me 2 flare. And then I'm inputting like... okay, I have 2 flare on the waist, 2 flare on the charm, 1 flare on the head. I could replace the head, not the waist. We could replace the head. This one has really good deco slots. Numinous has really good deco slots. This also has a weakness exploit, but the deco slot's kind of ass. Maximum might, no. Maybe Guardian Fulgur? Maybe. Yeah, maybe, actually. Because transcending that probably makes the slots kind of banging. Damn, that would change a lot of the build when we get level 3. And it would absolutely be better. But we don't have level 3, so we don't need to worry about it right now. That's not here until February. Okay, I need to be right back really quick. You guys look at this. If you can think of a way to make it better, let me know. We're making a flare, part breaker, bow build. So with a focus on attack and crit. Okay? Okay. Give me 1 second. I just need to get some more water. Thank you for waiting. Can't join the lobby? Are you trying to join the lobby or are you trying to join the squad? Gio, we'll probably keep a similar look. This certainly looks like a lady that would inflict wounds. But I would change the pants, but I'll change a couple things. If there's a way to... If I add more agitator, I would have to have a way to add 2 more flare. Because the only things that I can really think that I would replace would be the waist or the talisman. Yeah, the Waster, the Talisman, and both of those give me 2. I guess you could change the helmet, because it only gives me 1. But it is also giving me a point of Part Breaker. I guess I don't necessarily need 3 levels of Part Breaker. But it is kind of the whole point of what I'm doing, right? My whole point is making wounds and breaking them. So, yeah. It is kind of the point. So losing level 3 wouldn't be the end of the world, but it is the point. Let me think. Let's take a look.
How can I serve?
Why am I transcending the helmet? It doesn't give me any benefit outside of defense. So, it's not really helping me at all. Okay, yeah, okay. Agitator helmets. Damn. No, so with transcending, it only gives the armor more deco slots when it's below a certain level, unfortunately. That is really nice. That could give us another point of agitator. But wait, no, wait, no. No. Because then we'd lose. We have to replace flare and weakness exploit, which seems would be really difficult. I would basically need 2 level 3 slots. I guess you could get a weakness exploit head. Yeah. That could be true. You get a weakness exploit head. Let me take a look. Take a look at our options. Yeah, it's rarity 5 and 6. Yeah. Yeah. These aren't this one is transcended. Yeah, this gives 2 level 3, so we could put in an agitator and a flare. Yes. Yes. We could do that. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not losing the plot. Very possible. Very possible that I am. Okay. And then we can get rid of this and put in agitator. Oh, I already had an agitator one and put in flare. Okay. Yeah, that's I'm losing 1 point of part breaker. But we're gaining 1 point of agitator for 1. Okay. Now I need to look at this. From 3 to 4, 15% affinity. I'm looking at the wrong thing. 8 attack. Okay. Like what, 3% affinity? It's probably worth it. Maybe. But then part breaker is 10%. Ardian armor should give us all 3 slot decos. 3 slot decos. 3 slots. I mean, actually, you know what the good thing about this is? We have Scorcher. Yeah, we have Scorcher. Well, I guess it's just flipping it, right? So now I would need to get Guardian Arkveld's Vitality on the bow instead of Leviathan's Fury. So then it's a question of, is Leviathan's Fury, like Azure Bolt level 1, better than Scorcher 1? That's when the numbers get complicated. That's when they get a little complicated. This is without any transmog on. No transmog. Whoa. That's already transcended. That's transcended. That's transcended. We can transcend this to get more defense. Should probably do that. Yeah, we can do that. And then we can transcend these. I lied. I cannot transcend my laggy pants. God damn it. It's okay. Not a huge deal. It's a rarity 7. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Am I happy with having Scorcher over Azure Bolt? Maybe. Maybe. It'll also come down to a practicality thing of when we start hunting, how many more wounds am I actually making? Because then that will help me decide if I really want to prioritize Part Breaker or not. Okay, so we need a bow with Guardian Arkveld's Vitality on it. So, let me take a look. I don't want to do water or ice. Let me take a look at the other ones that I have reinforced. I have a bunch of these. We don't want to get rid of that one. This one, maybe? Fire? That one I need to also favorite because that's my bubbly bow. It's my bubbly bow. Yeah, this one has Gogma freaking Lord Soul on it. Element, attack, attack, element, attack, element, attack. I think that's exactly what I want. Element, element, attack, attack. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Okay, so it would be this one. Yeah, it would be this one that I could gamble on. We could gamble on this one. I'm poor. Okay, good news. The build is still fine without having that active. It's just going to be a nice thing to have. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm going to change my head. I'm going to change our pants. Uthuna plate from the parting gift? That's amazing. That's crazy. Shade Marine, are you trying to join the lobby or the squad? I think we just want to wear like a skirt, pretty much. Yeah, that works. And then we just need arms. And I feel like we need something else going on with the arms. Yeah. It might be full. I can make space after this. I kind of like that. I kind of like it. Yeah. Ooh, that's kind of nice too, actually. That's kind of nice. Okay. For hunting, it probably makes sense for us to do maybe like a talisman hunt. I just asked because a lot of people will be trying to join a lobby with the code, and it's not a lobby, so I'm always like, because I can easily make space. That's the whole point. I do need to hunt more GOG, but I think in terms of checking how my woundies are going, I think it makes sense to probably hunt, you know, something not GOG. Something that's not GOG, probably. I could just hunt, could do laggy because I do need to hunt laggy in general. We could do that. Now I have nothing comfy on this build at all. If I die, I'm dead. If I die, I'm dead. There's nothing stopping me from being hella dead. We want to use a fire bow, so let's do that. This one. Actually, oh shit. It would technically be a lot better to have a bow with more attack on it. This has 301. Yeah, we'll do this one. Oh my god, I just put it on and immediately took it off. Sorry. Perfect. Black Moon Flame, thank you for 4 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Just did a Mizu on LBG with no 4-piece. Yeah, I also haven't transcended my pants. So. Hopefully I don't die. What's up, Dakaze? How you doing? All right. Let's see. It's obviously going to be better to test doing it solo because I'll get to break all the wounds or keep the wounds or whatever, but I've played enough to be able to tell the difference when something is feeling nice or feeling very not nice.
Mission just anyone can handle. Thankfully, we have it. Receive supplies. Let's be sure to use them.
Yeah, Constitution isn't max, but it's 4, so it's pretty good. 4 is good enough. Yeah, it definitely helps when you transcend the armor. Hey, Arkval, what's up, dude? Tides, how's it going? Oh. Sorry, I'll just fast travel. I like taking a little gallivant through the forest, you know? I take a little gallivant, but I'm here. I missed her. Don't do it again! Don't do it again! I said don't do it again! Brother. I'm trying to put my bow away. I wasn't ready. Yeah, the GOG bows are pretty cool.
That was a rough one.
I wasn't ready. I just wanna check me woundies. Oh, brother. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to. Oh boy, this is gonna be so hard to do in a group. I didn't think about it. I wasn't thinking. Oh, God. Oh, brother. It's gonna be so hard. I wasn't thinking. Okay. Okay, all right. You know what? We're just gonna have to deal with it. We can't focus on hitting his head because we're playing in a group. So we don't actually have much of a choice right now about what we do. We're just gonna have to hit whatever is there. Which, when I think about it, Laggy was also the worst possible monster for me to do that to. Okay, this is actually just all bad. I should have picked a monster that it doesn't matter where I hit them, it's gonna do a good amount of damage. If we're doing multiplayer. But we're gonna hit the, you know, we're gonna hit the leg. Please don't. Are more players on PC when you play? It's crossplay. So it doesn't matter. If that's what you're worried about. Damn it! Uh-oh. Well, so far, I don't think I've made any wounds. I should focus this thing. 9-star laggy? Of course. Yeah, there's no reason to really hunt anything else. Unless you're doing GOG. What's up, Gaijin? How you doing? Oh. Don't worry, you can get guaranteed investigations for gems and stuff. I just keep doing this. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Okay, next. Just gonna keep doing this. It's like 300 more damage, I think, on breaking the wound. Uh-oh. Nope, so fine. So fine. Bum, 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 bum. I guess that's a new monster. He came out in... When was it? I don't freaking remember. A while ago. I don't remember when. $400. That was a lot of damage. That was 400 was a lot of damage. Oh Oh, sorry. I meant for Wilds. Yeah, yeah. He came out in the Monster Hunter that had underwater combat. Like, actually new to the game. June-ish. Sounds about right. No, my one chance for some trick shot gauge. Don't do it. Thank you. Does it work underwater? That I'll make more wounds underwater? Is that a thing? Fighting this guy tempered? Yeah, he's tempered. 9-5 tempered. Whoops. What's up, Dredgen? Hope you're doing well. I'm too far away. I'm too far away. Yeah, nice. Get the face. Huge. Oh, never mind. Whoa! Just turned around and got mad right away. Perfecto. I'm trying to go over here. Oh, nice. The underwater is fine now. It was a little like, it was a little sketchy initially as we were getting used to it. He's already had a woundy on his head though, so let's see how much this does. Should be 1300, right? Yeah. 1319. Where else can he get a wound? His arm. His arm over here somewhere, maybe? It's like, where is he? Yeah, I can't use this build in multiplayer to see like if it's good or not, unfortunately. It's actually an impossible thing for me to do. Because obviously the damage numbers are lower because the whole point is making wounds and blowing up wounds, which is kind of antithetical to co-op. Oh well. See? I need to have all the woundies. Right away, brother, you were right next to me. Oh, well. The theme is really good. Yeah, it's super good. Do I know how to instant wound a target with bow? No, I don't think so. You just can't use it. I can't tell. I can't tell what's going on. Punishing draw. That's good. Is for good. Let's take a look. What would be a good target? Probably right down, actually. Yeah, probably right down.
Welcome back. Can I help you?
Are you talking about the tech that I found 10 months ago? I hope you're not. You know, this happens to me in every single game. And you guys know, if you've been following me since Destiny stuff, because I would be using a build for like months, right? And then someone will come in and say, "Oh, are you using the M-tashed Dragon Shadow build?" And I'm like, "Brother, I've been using this build for 5 months." It's just, I'm not a primary YouTuber, so I understand that people don't know that. But with the wound thing, with like the arc shot and the wound thing, I had that in my video 10 months ago. But this is why it's, and I'm not saying that you did this, Naz. I appreciate what you were saying. But this is why it's so important for viewers of content, and probably none of you guys do this because you're not idiots, to go onto someone else's video or stream and go, "Oh, you're copying so-and-so." Because people who follow me, who are in our community, they would have seen me streaming and using a certain thing for a long time. So they could go to someone's video and go, "Why are you copying what?" But they don't, because again, they're not stupid. The Dragon Shadow, using cryosthesia, just the sidearm. It happened so often. Yeah, it happens so often. So it's like, of course, you wouldn't know. You're not gonna watch like every single person in the world. You're not gonna know. So you not knowing that I already did a thing is obviously totally fine. I'm talking specifically about people that go into comments or go into a stream and are like, "Oh, you copied so-and-so." It's like, I mean, okay. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. I might do this one. Yeah, this one is good. We'll do this one. What's up, Hammy? How you doing? Yeah, if someone was to say, "Oh, I've seen this build in a insert, person here video," that makes so much sense. Total sense. I'm probably gonna keep that, but we are gonna use this one. This one is unfortunately very element based, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Mm-hmm. 19 minutes. With what I'm doing, that might be rough, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I messaged I messaged Joe, the community manager, before Monster Hunter came out about the arc shot thing and asked if it was a bug.
But I'm sure you'll manage a result worth the struggle.
Oh, crap. I have a skin on it. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it's just, you know. Hey, if people will come up with similar stuff. Especially if it's like a meta thing. So, it is what it is. I always will be the loser. I'll always be the loser. Never the cool guy. Whoops. Could have been bad. Ra da da da, la di da di da. Listen, it's not my fault. You're in the way, brother. 400. I just realized I don't think I really know how Flare works. I don't think I really get it. Something to do with wounds and something or other. How did I miss the weak? It was right there. Big proc. Don't kill me. I haven't upgraded my armor. Whee! Flare, I had no stamina. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm good. Everything's good. Belias is here, my savior. Flare, I believe in your explanation. I believe. Move out of the way, Stinky. Piercing shots does actually increase the damage that I do with that move as well, which is kind of cool. Oh, I don't have them equipped. Damn it. Hi! Okay. He dodged me, all right? He dodged me. Nothing I could do. What's up, Chosen? I just was trying to put together a funny little build. And it's kind of impossible to test anything in multiplayer. Is Gemma here? She might be. Probably is. Oh, got another one right there. Big. 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 Big deeps. Bella's doing great now that she's back to her normal steroid amount. I nearly jumped into that. Don't worry about it. Ew. Whoop. Excuse me. Excuse me. Huge. I like that the procs are similar to they're similar to what Convert Element does, where it kind of stuns them a little bit. Let's do this and blow up the wound. Tracer, arc shots, and wound. I need to be targeting other parts of the body though, and not not just the same spot over and over again. What? I was nowhere near it. I disagree. If Flare is nerfed for ranged weapons versus melee, Flare has a chance to proc an additional attack. That additional attack does bonus wound HP damage.
Glad you're all right.
Bonus wound HP
Have
damage.
supply items from the guild.
Bonus wound HP damage. Sorry, I'm so sorry, Gemma. I just ignored you entirely. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it. Yeah, so I need to be, what I need to be doing is, I need to be hitting like his tail, his leg, his arm, his whatever, to make more of the wounds. A chance to proc an additional attack. Hold on, let me read. Let me read, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Additional damage, yeah. They upgraded it to make, they changed it to where more attacks can proc it now, and they buffed Flare, so. I mean, we've made a decent amount of wounds. It doesn't seem significantly more, though. Normally his tail's a good spot for a woundy. Hey, there's a woundy. Oh. 623, baby. I'm gonna skedaddle on this way. Excuse me. Coming through. Pierce coating is really good. Yeah. It got boofed. So it's really good against certain monsters now. God, I hate the dunes. I hate them. Oh, his leg right there. Can't get it. The one time I want to get Raid Owl's feet. He's got a blue woundy right there. Woundy? Is that another woundy? Another woundy. More woundies. More woundies. Okay. But yeah, pierce coating is really good. Power coating is not, but pierce coating and close range coating are both great. But Rise Bow is my favorite. Yeah, Rise Bow is definitely what I would consider the most fun to play. Yeah, we'll see. The extra damage is just nice because of like the... I guess extra damage is cool. I was gonna say, come on. he's on it. Another woundy. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna skedaddle on this way if you don't mind. Because I want to get that if I can. I probably don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. Oh, we're doing it again! Jesus Christ, brother. Oh, that killed him? Oh, okay. He's dead. He got doinked. I might have to cook me a meal. We can just use drool shroom, that's fine. We have a Seragios to do now. It's very hard to tell what Flare is really doing. I feel like I make a ton of wounds by just using Thousand Dragons. Granted, my damage overall would be better if I wasn't using Pierce Coating. We could travel here. This is fine. Vibe Night's going good. It's going good. I just wish Flare was stronger. I wish it was stronger. I think it could be a little stronger. Oh, he's getting beat up by the boosh. Look at him. Damn. Wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. Oh, we're actually turf warring. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Shows you're using close range coding? Yeah. Yes, I am using close range coding. Can you fight me and not the chicken? Okay. Okay. Never mind, my bad. Oh, what? What is going on? We got a woundy. Da-da-da. Damn, putting down a shock trap too? He's crazy. Good luck, Belias. Arkfeld's just one of those monsters where even if you dodge, you will sometimes get hit by some of his stuff. Bam. He's just one of those guys. This is so much better now that you're targeting me. Okay, good. Okay. 479 on the woundy. Brother, please. Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm making wounds any faster. It feels pretty much the same. The 400 proc is nice, though. Those random 400 procs are pretty nice. Come on! Thank you. Oh, we're almost there. We're getting there. Ow. Okay. He just loves you, Belias. I don't know. He's just in love with you. He can't. He's just absolutely obsessed. Yeah, it kind of just makes me sad. Because I really want to build into Flare and Part Breaker and everything, but it probably would be better for me to just have one. I totally missed. Incredible. Whoops. One in Flare and one in Burst. I guess I could do Burst Boost pretty easily. Yeah. And then that would be an extra 8 raw. Oh, that was a woundy. My bad. Another woundy. Maybe we could try making a bunch of wounds. And then blow them all up. $42 damage. Got him. 5 burst is just really easy to get on bow now with like a really good build because of Gogmazios armor and stuff. Yeah, I just want to make more wounds, but but it doesn't seem like I'm making more wounds than what I would normally make. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. Yeah, I could definitely try 1 point of Flare and then do a bunch of burst. Changes things a lot. What's up, Dumbledee? Do I rate my build? Absolutely. It's beautiful. Oh, there we go. Thank you kindly. Nice. That's what I'm talking about right there. So that was nice. I'm not really chasing Constitution. Yeah, I'm not really chasing Constitution. This is specifically a Flayer setup. I believe! I shouldn't have. So that waste I don't really use for anything. Interesting. Very suspicious. Now, where else can I make a woundy? On his tail. I don't think I've made a wound on his tail. Yeah, I don't use that waste. It's just, it's okay, but it's not like good, you know. Oi! Is that me? I think it is. Stamina management when you're solo is not really a problem. Not too bad. Yeah, maybe the play is just focusing lots of different parts of the monster and then blowing it up. But in general, like, that waste is just not that good, you know? You only need 3 constitution to be sitting real nice. Why is there like 2 people having the same conversation? You're responding from like 2 accounts. But you're responding as if you're the same person? But with like 2 accounts. Oh! Let me get rid of this. You don't need to apologize. It just doesn't make a lot of sense based on what you've told me. Is there food that gives constitution? Yeah, black belt low and black belt high. Yeah, dash juice, mushroom mancer you can do as well. Yeah. Adonis knows what I'm saying. It's your husband, but you speak at the same time about the same thing and go between each other to like... You go... Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Hmm. I believe. It's gonna hit me, but it's fine. 791. Very nice. Oh, we got a blue woundy. Oh, thank you so much, Belias. I appreciate it. Another woundy. Okay. No, this is actually perfect. Yeah. So I'll explain to you why it's sus, just so you know. The reason it's sus is because if I'm speaking to, I say for example, there's two people, they're watching the same stream, but they have two different accounts. That makes total sense. But you would expect them to be having like different conversations, not the exact same conversation and responding to the same stuff like one person would, you know? It comes across as if it's one person and you just have like two phones, or you have a phone and a computer, and you're responding on the different accounts, but it's one person doing it. I'm feeling a little bit better about this. I feel a little bit better. I feel a little bit better. A little bit better. A little bit better. Not saying that you're lying or anything. It's just like, it's like if I was with my husband and he's on his account and I'm on my account and we're talking to the same person on stream, we wouldn't be responding as like in the same sentence. I wouldn't be like, hey, how are you today? I just did some gardening. And I'm like, oh, hey, what were you doing in your garden? And then like the other person responds, you know, on the other account. Trying to join the squad? I will make sure there's space. There might just not be space. It's very possible. It's very possible there just might not be space. Very possible. But I think I'm kind of getting it. I think I'm kind of getting it. I will check if there's space though. I just have to get out of here first. You can join, because yeah, the squad is specifically for when we're live, so if there's not space, I just make space for you. It's like super easy. Okay, let's make sure. It is indeed full. Let me make some more space. You're welcome to come join the squad. The way that the squad works, it's a live squad. So we just use it when we're live. It makes it to where we can have a 50 players in one lobby over 16, which is like way better. It's because he can't roll anywhere. Poogie's stuck. He has nowhere to roll. He's got nowhere to go. Probably do one more before I need to cook. Okay, that is 4 spaces. That's not bad. What do you think about stun resistance on builds? Stun resistance. I don't think you really need it. Yeah. I don't in Wilds, there's just not really that much that that stuns you. Oh, right. But in Gonga chest, I do need to level up. Ooh. Oops. Actually, let's just do default. Yeah, it's just this is not that much stuff. In other games, it's definitely more important for sure, because there's a lot more things that can stun you. Okay. Let's at least level up the thing that I can level up. Geo, see ya later. I appreciate you. I think everything else... Actually... Maybe not. No, that's actually fine. I just need to upgrade this. Yeah. I just can't do the legs yet. I just can't do the legs. But that's okay. Yeah, I make room in the squad. If someone's like, I can't join, I will always make space. Space will always be made. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. What's up, Thin Cut Gaming? How you doing? Oh, excuse me.
Everyone here has been doing well, Hunter.
Okay. I want to try that again, but... Yeah. I'm going to try that again, but I'm just going to do it a little bit differently. Wasn't a fan of GOG 4 to peak performance dependent. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Sorry I'm doing solo stuff because I was checking a build. I'm sorry. I would normally will hunt with you all the time. Replaces Nata with Pookie. I like Nata. Oh, Astora, what's up? How you doing? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, this time I'm going to focus on creating wounds in different spots, and we're gonna blow them at the same time. That makes sense.
Sure are a lot of monsters.
It's been way too long that I have not been making these like fun builds, and there's just no possible, god damn it, there's no possible way that I can test them in a group hunt. It's just not possible. It's just not possible. Unless I go to a website and just like plug in things and do math, but that's no fun to just do that all the time. So after we make a wound in one spot, we're just gonna switch to focusing the other spot. See how that goes. Oh. He'd have a baby Arkveld. He would. And he'd fight for the freedom of monsters everywhere. Okay, I got the tail. Good enough. Where is that freaking wound at? Oh, I didn't even know that there was a wound there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just saw like a thing pop up and I was like, oh, there's a wound there. What? And that was pretty fast. I need new shoes. Well, he's probably okay with it if you're not like locking them in your basement and doing weird experiments on them. He's probably pretty chill with it if that's what's going on. I want to get that leg. Good luck, Gemma. Na, 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 na. Sure, I can. Where is it? Oh. Where is it? Uh-oh. Okay, I think there's a wound happening on his head somewhere. I think. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa, Titus, what's up, dude? How are you? I'm doing something really stupid that I shouldn't be doing. Oh, no. No. Arkfeld, be chill, dude. Be chill. Everything's cool. Be chill. Oh. I don't want that one. I'm trying to make Flayer a thing. I don't. I feel like it's not a thing. But I'm trying. I'm trying really hard. Oh. Okay. Like we could do it. We could do it now, actually. It could work, maybe. Oh, brother. This man is spamming. Is Dragon the best all-around bow? All around? I mean, if you're hunting a lot of Gog, if you're doing a lot of Gog, then yeah, that's great. What's up, Phenomenal? How you doing? I really want Flayer to be a thing. I really do. Okay, that's actually fine. Yeah, I have a dream. I have a dream of a 1,000 Dragons focused build that uses Flare. But I feel like I'm not making more wounds that I normally would make, as when I'm using like Tracer and 1,000 Dragons anyway. Because 1,000 Dragons and Tracer feels like it makes a pretty good amount of wounds anyway. So it doesn't feel like Flare is doing more of it. But if I could make a bunch of wounds and then blow them all up at once, then that's one way that I think maybe doesn't feel like ass. Maybe. Perhaps. Just hopped on Monster Hunter. Ooh, where are you at in the story? Bow is the last weapon I've learned. Don't know what's best for it. Weakness exploit is really good. Oh, wait, I don't want to do that. Weakness exploit is really good. Constitution is pretty important, otherwise it won't feel very fun for you to play. Okay, listen. I believed in myself. We proc latent power. No, no, no. We proc latent power. He doesn't know what he just did. He made a terrible mistake. Terrible mistake. Terrible mistake. Oh, against Doshaguma? It's a Doshaguma specific build? Yeah. It's just for Doshaguma. Yeah. Okay, what if we do everything at once? It's a 791 pro. "12-minute GOG, you guys are gaming." Hey, we broke the horn. Got him. Yeah, I'm trying to do Flayer, a Flayer 1,000 Dragons build. But I have the unfortunate situation of I don't think I'm making wounds any faster. It doesn't feel like I am. It feels the same. Good night, Doom. Excuse me, sir. What if I go the max amount? Does that feel cool? No. It's the same. Flay, I'm so sad about it because in my dreams, I just love 1,000 Dragons so much that I saw Flare get buffed and I was like, listen, I know it's not gonna be the best, but 1,000 Dragons, you know, special ammo boost, put on a Pierce deco, focus on making wounds and popping them, that could be really fun. But I'm not making them any faster, I don't think. So we could do this. I love 1,000 Dragons so much. Yeah, I love it so much. I love it so much. It's super fun. It's really good. By itself, it makes wounds pretty quickly. So that's why I was like, surely with Flare, I'll be making so many wounds. But I think I'm kidding myself. I'm kidding myself for sure. But I do love throwing at least a special ammo boost on there because I really do love 1,000 Dragons. Still trying to kill Omega? I would happily fight Omega with you. I love the Omega fight. It's really fun. Oh, you're going to the All Harken. Yeah, that's a pretty big part of the story. A pretty big part. I did make a bubbly build. I made a bubbly build. I thought that was pretty fun. Cause I mean, you're just very slippery. It's not great, but I'm trying to use the GOG armor system and the GOG armor system and the Transcendent system to make some fun things. And using stuff that I hadn't really had a chance to use much because I moved through the story so quickly. Yeah, 1,000 dragons. Yeah. Yeah. Transcending was just introduced in Title Update 4. It's really, really, really fun. Because you can use things like Guardian Rathalos, Ebony Odogaron. I know some people are having fun using Fulgur Angie. Mizu Bubbly builds. It's a lot of fun stuff you can do. Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. Does 1,000 Dragons have any KO values on it? Because now that would be my other dream. That would be my separate dream. Using 2 Wrath and 2 Jin, Gamma, and Gore legs feels very strong. That sounds great. Yeah, that sounds really good. I love this system. Not at all. Man. I also wanted to make a flying swallow shot focused build, and I was like, wow, this is not good. It's not even fun. That was not great. And I didn't have a normal shots deco for so long. What's up, Gravitrus? Thank you. That's really nice. I was trying to get Mizu 4-piece, and then also having Blangonga's one, so that when you're playing in multiplayer, he focuses me more. But I haven't gotten the RNG for that, unfortunately. Yes, airborne does affect swallow shot. Yes, that was my thought. I was like, swallow shot with airborne, pierce, deco, not coding, and normal shots, because that also affects flying swallow shot. Yeah, the Mizu one feels good. Yeah, the Mizu one feels good. That does feel good. It got coalescence on it. The stamina skills are like really nice. You obviously get evade window essentially with having bubbly active, so that feels really nice. I like using Blangonga's war cry. Oh, sorry, I said Blangonga, didn't I? I didn't mean war cry. I meant the flexible leathercraft thingy. Four-piece bale. That would be fun. That'd be a ton of fun. Oh. Okay, we just woke up pissed off. My bad. I mean, I guess there were things trying to attack him, so I get it. Yeah, I'm kind of just like, until Guardian Arkveld, not Guardian Arkveld, until Arkveld comes out, AT Arkveld, I'm kind of like, I just want to try some fun, different things that are kind of niche, but when you do it, it feels cool and fun. Yeah, AT Arkveld comes out in February. He has new music too, which I'm very excited about. Then I can upgrade my my flare talisman. My very cool flare talisman. protein build sounds very fun too. There's actually so many fun skills that now we can actually use. Okay, I'm dying. I'm dodging and dying. Gemma, not now. Not now. Title update 4 is the final big content drop, unfortunately, yeah. But I'm really looking forward to AT Ark though. I just really like the fight. ATs are always great. I think they might do something special for him. I mean, he already has different music, which is great. What is Gemma going on about? I'm just hearing like, I'll leave this here. Don't worry about me. On the way, boss. What's going on? Wait, my cat sounds different. What did you guys do to Belias's voice? Yeah, I think with Wilds, everything is just... I'm like, eh. I can still kill a monster in a pretty good time, even if I'm using the worst thing ever. We're gonna make a wound eventually, I swear to God. It's coming any second now. Oh, there it goes. See, I told you. I told you it was coming. It's so good to see you though, Titus. I think I always was like, when I saw your videos and saw that you played Destiny as well, I was like, that's so funny that we're both playing Destiny and playing Monster Hunter. And playing the same weapon. What's up, Kenobi? How are you? Trying to pick up Hunting Horn. I mean, Hunting Horn is really rewarding to learn. You also get to bonk monsters, which is always good. You have to believe in the Flayer. True. I was a hunter main in Destiny, yeah. I was a hunter main. But I pretty much I didn't only play PvP, but PvP was my main thing. Play all the weapons, yeah. True. Gives you so much replayability. Probably the most fun weapon I've played, bow? Hell yeah. That's exciting. How do you feel about this thing? Hunter main, bow main, the pipeline. The hunter main to bow main pipeline is real. I hate this freaking ledge. This ledge has it out for me. Oh no. I don't have any more heals because I didn't restock. I've just been trying to get wounds. Just trying to get woundies. The ledges, man. The ledges drive me insane. I just... And then I'm doing a leap attack when I'm trying to dodge. I know other weapons like ledges. I don't. I can't be bothered to cleanse the, to cleanse it. I can't be bothered. Dude, please. I'm climbing up the ledge. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like slowly climbing up the ledge. Please let me up the ledge. You're not allowed up the ledge. You're not allowed. Been sold by ledges more than my cat. Good times. Good times. Yeah, Bane bow would be really fun. I'm kind of down to do that. I also want to do Seregios because Adrenaline Rush makes me happy because we're flipping and Seregios is like, hey, I'm all about flipping. Oh, bye-bye. I lied. Well, you know what? You stay right there, buddy. You stay right there. I lied. Yeah, I was so excited for Seregio. I love the bow. I do really, really, really like the bow. The bow is freaking great. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. Okay. That's fine too, I guess. If I wanted to do a raw bow build, would Seregios be better than GOG? The problem is, GOG is just so good. It's just so good for everything. It's just so good for everything. Yeah, I am. Oh, the bow. That bow is so cool. Never having to reload. Hitting 1,000 dragons and it does like a ton of damage is so satisfying. You can still use editing. Like you could be naked in this game and you'd still be a-okay and totally fine. But yeah, that bow is really fun. I might start using it again. It's been a while. It didn't even last long until it was power prepped, which is unfortunate. Okay, I broke a wound and I didn't mean to. I'm too powerful. Are you attacking Poogie? Like, what's going on here? Who are you targeting? Poogie? You play all weapons? Yeah. Seregios bow it's just really fun. That was definitely my favorite. Obviously, I also don't really want to use it in co-op because you like never get to enjoy the bow. Yeah. That's fine. Scaring me, dude. We blinded it! I swear my Palico sounds different. Someone did something to Belias. I don't know what you did, but you did something. Ooh, blue windy. He's going through puberty, maybe. Maybe. Very possible. I mean, he's been around for almost a year now. You know? He's an old man. Okay, I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm just here for the woods, man. I'm just here for the woods. Are any weapons really left behind at this point? You mean like bow, hunting horn, not the individual weapons within a weapon? Does that make sense? I don't know if that made sense. Okay, this is gonna be great. Maybe. I lied. Yeah, I mean, with the thing with GOG, like, anytime Monster Hunter has, like, the final big kind of update, it's normally that monster that tends to have the best armor, the best weapons, you know. We had the same thing with Fatalis. Unfortunately. This is gonna be great. Because yeah, now it's like the GOG weapons are just the best, you know? The GOG weapons are just the best. No more monsters are joining the roster? No. Unless they do a new monster for the stories content? Unless they do that, then maybe. It would be really cool if they did. If they added like a monster that's in stories but not in WoWs and they did that, that would be cool. Yeah, this is definitely, I agree, this is definitely my favorite system that they've done. Where you're not just like, okay, make Fatalis weapon, Fatalis armor, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, you're done. You don't need to worry about anything else. It's definitely my favorite that they've done. I was gonna keep killing you, but I might just capture. Oh, we got an Ark Bell gem. Nice. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite system because I'm now thinking about, oh, I could make a Fulgur Angie build, or I could do a Shay Wu build, or I could do a Bubbly build, and I can actually use all of this older armor. And then I also do like that GOG armor has other monsters' skills on it, because that does really help with making something really cool. Yeah. Flare is not my favorite. Flare's not my favorite thing. I love Convert Element. I don't think there's a better version of Convert Element than what we made already, though, unfortunately. I'm a big Convert Element fan. Dun, dun, dun. Bam, bam, bam. Folks said there was no grind. I think they've really done a great job with the end game. You can chase talismans. You can chase a bunch of different GOG rolls for every weapon if you want to go crazy. You can make a ton of different armor stuff, and all of it's going to be viable and fun, you know. What else is there? Fulgur Angie could be cool. Now, Titus, let me know what you think. I personally think that the bow should have an offset attack. That is when the monster comes at you, you kick them. And if you time it right, you get to do a kick flip in the air and shoot them. I'm trying to live my Rise bow dreams. Because Flying swallow shot ain't doing it. I didn't like slaying monsters. I feel kind of bad whenever I'm obliged to do it. I always try to capture them. But with capturing them, you know how you get monster parts when you capture them? Does that mean that you are carving parts off of a monster while they're in a cage? Perhaps. Or are they being experimented on? I don't know. I just want to fly in the sky. I just want to use aerial aim again. That's all. I just want to use aerial aim again. I want to be an aerial aimer. We don't talk about what happens behind the scenes. You want Pierce gameplay back from Rise? But, like, Pierce coding is genuinely really good now. So you could use Pierce coding. And it allows you to be further back than if you were using close range coding. You feel bad for killing Mizu. You do need to try Rise Bow, yeah. Rise Bow is my favorite iteration of Bow. I really, really, really like it. I like the song too, it's good. Yeah, Uthdun's not gonna go well. It's all shotgun bow no matter what coding you pick. What if you used Pierce coding and threw on some ballistics or something? Is ballistics and Tetrad shot a must for a bow? No. Ballistics you don't need to use. Tetrad shot is really good. If you can... Normally you'd use like fire and Tetrad shot. Thunder, Tetrad shot. But you don't need to use it. For me, I just always want to have spread. Spread is one that I always want. And then I normally do, yeah, element and then Tetrad. And then normally I do special ammo boost because I like seeing my 1,000 dragons do a lot of damage. I like to see the 1,000 dragon do big stuff. Yeah. Maybe. I can't roll my bows. I need to go make dinner. Everything's fine. I'm gonna go. Sorry for the short stream. Oh, tomorrow I'm playing Peak, apparently, with Fighting Cowboy, Raph, and Ouroboros. Fighting Cowboy's trying to get us to play together, so we're apparently doing that. We will be doing stuff before we play Peak with them, though, but that's happening later. Yeah. Kind of terrible at hunting horn. I'm spending more time looking at my songs in the top right. You'll get used to that, though. It gets better with that. Yeah, the climbing game, yeah. We're gonna play a little bit of Peak before everything gets crazy with Code Vein and Neo and all of that stuff. I'm gonna take you guys over to Mylan. We will be back tomorrow doing stuff and apparently also Peak. Ouroboros and Raph have also not played before. Have a good... Well, it's not... It's pretty late for you, right? Have a good night, Titus. It was so good to see you. It's so good to see you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, lurking, subbing, gifting, chatting. Whatever you were doing, I really, 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 really appreciate it. We didn't have to yell at Digital Foundry today. That was nice. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Please look after yourself. Eat good food. Have a good nap. Read a good book. Whatever your heart desires. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Oh, you're West Coast? I'm in Seattle. Okay, never mind. We're on the same time zone. Never mind. I'm like, it's late for everyone except West Coast. Never mind. Good night, friends. Go show some love to Mylene.